Hi folks, Tim Newman with Soft Lite Studios, and it's time for another A Shot a Day image. Today, June 9th, 2019. This image that you're looking at here was taken in Brussels, Belgium, and I was immediately drawn to this shot the moment I saw it. I just think it has a number of attributes to it that lend itself to being a really good, compelling composition. And the thing here that's really sticks out in my mind is these colors that you see here were really exactly that vivid in real life. And I really love the way that they come out in this scene and they got captured. Let's take a look at the exposure settings we used for this image. It was shot at ISO 400, was previously at ISO 100 when I was wandering around, but this little alcove was a little darker than the daylight we were shooting in, so just bumped it up quickly to ISO 400. Don't forget, when you're out shooting, bring those ISOs up to accommodate shifting lights when you're out there running around. Shutter speed of 1/30th of a second. I find that I can handhold this camera at a pretty decent low shutter speed just because of the 5-axis stabilization that's built into the body. Aperture of f/16 to capture all that depth of field that we want in this picture, and the meter read the scene correctly, so no need for exposure compensation here. Let's take a look at the gear that we used here. This was shot with a Sony a7R III, that's a mirrorless camera body, and it had a Sony FE12 to 24mm f4.0 G Master lens on it when I shot it. It was at 15mm when it was shot. I really love the wide field of view that this lens has, and I think when you look at this picture you can see that gets conveyed really well. It was a Nitze polarizer on the front of the camera, and it was held in place by Nitze's Sony 12 to 24 adapter for the S5 filter series. Really nice combination, works great in the field. And last but not least, a really Right Stuff L bracket. I shoot all the time with that L bracket on and the battery grip on that camera. Let's talk about composition for a little bit here. I think it's pretty clear that the leading lines and the depth of the field really work well in this image. And the rule of thirds here really works pretty well as well. I think you can see pretty good dividing lines in both the horizontal and vertical panels in the image. And I believe that we've really provided a pretty good entrance and exit point for the viewer to work their way through the scene. All in all, I think that the colors here are represented really well. I love the textures that we got all of the stonework out of this, and I just feel like it's a really solid image. Well, appreciate you turning in and let's try that again. Appreciate you tuning in today and taking a look at our shot of the day. Remember, hit that subscribe button down there at the bottom of the screen so you can follow our daily videos when they come out to you. And last but not least, keep in mind, learning equals skills and practice equals mastery. We'll see you out there.